What's up, everyone? It's Steven here. Welcome back to yet another reaction. Today we are hopping into the Expanse episode number 2 of season number 1, titled The Big Empty. Hopefully you enjoyed the pilot episode. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. Head over to Patreon for the full uncut, unedited reaction. If you're watching this over here on YouTube, you can get the episodes early over there because at least episode 2 or 3 should be up on Patreon if you want it, or seeing episode 1. So what I remember is Thomas Jane's character is like a cop on Earth with Jay Hernandez's character, and they're kind of trying to patrol, kind of doing cop things. They're kind of detectives also. They're solving crime. While that's happening there's a whole bunch of political stuff happening with Mars and Earth and the belt, something belt region, which I guess I looked at like as poor. I think Mars they established as like really rich people. Earth is kind of like middle class. I don't really know exactly where we line up. I know that where we are at with Thomas Jane's character, it's a poor ass place. Then we had the space crew, which a small crew of like 5 people went to go look at this base. We saw kind of like a creature thing, looked like a creature thing. And then we tried to bail out when we saw something coming. I think then turned around and killed ship. Now we're in space kind of just floating. Because our entire ship, huge ass ship, a freighter of some kind, got destroyed by missiles. And yeah, this girl's dead, or at least she was dead. I'm pretty sure she is dead. I'm thinking this is some sort of dream. And that's where we're at. Hopefully, enough of a recap to know what I remember. We're gonna hop in here. I have all the names over here. You see me looking over here. I'm looking at names. That's usually what I'm doing. Hop in here. Let's have a good time. Pretty much. Here we go.
There's something you should know.
Yeah, what was she saying?
Hoss! Debris field! Buckle up!
Oh my God, are we gonna hit bodies?
Out of it.
This is, I think this show's budget is like really good. My man had to manually crank that shit.
What is wrong with you? I gave an order!
You think rank matters now?
Get up. I'll do it myself. Get up!
Oh shit.
We're not going anywhere.
Oh, what are you doing? Oh, what the fuck? What does that do? Kind of agree with him. I kind of agree with both sides. Oh, I just have an intro. Kind of agree with both sides though. We should want to follow them because if they do go, then we'll never catch them and they'll be gone. But at the same time, they can literally turn around and just blow us to smithereens and kill us as well. Water ration? Which, as much as I love Battlestar, I'm very excited for what they do with the new Battlestar TV show, with like a production budget and stuff. Very curious about that because look at this show. This show looks amazing. Like just the look and feel of how it look, like how it the world look is really cool. This is sci-fi, which their budget is nothing.
Replay my last messages.
My last messages.
Tried to give you the best of all worlds, and you choose to
Yeah,
live by
the
some
dude from the Dharma Initiative.
handmaid among the riffraff of the solar system.
General,
He
as
didn't
public-
want
The
to
Secretary
talk.
General has publicly disavowed gravity torture. If you want to talk to that belter, you put him in the tank.
Gravity torture, man. That's was she like evil?
Miss Sasa, madam. I understand. We all have our duty.
How is she the one that's like administering the torture or like that thing?
4 hours of oxygen.
Not the torture, but whatever that was, interrogation.
I could get us maybe a
Seems
third
like
of
she's
the way
really
to
high in the
station, maybe,
politics.
or get us right to the edge of the shipping lanes, and then we'd have to pray someone tripped over us.
Let's just hold on for 1 second. We don't have to go outside.
We're gonna lose.
We're safe right now. we open those doors, we're done. The ship could crack apart. I'm telling you. We can't just. If we open those doors, please just listen to me. Listen to me. If we go out there, we're gonna die. I'm not ready to die.
Hey, you're in shock. You're in shock. You know the symptoms. You know the symptoms. Just breathe. Breathe. Deep. Breathe. Breathe.
What is that? Well, we just lost a wrench.
You're an Earther. I don't even know where you're from.
We're gonna be space trash in a few hours. And you wanna start a friendship?
You don't think we're gonna make it? What are you doing up here?
Naomi told me to, so I am.
Do whatever she says.
As far as I'm concerned, she's the cat now.
Alex.
What's wrong with him?
Oh.
You fucking high?
Copy that. There you go, sugar.
You doing okay out there?
I'm doing as good as do on a morning.
Is the thing that the one guy ate, was that like a drug?
You can breathe off mine, okay?
Fred, what's happening?
How much air do we have?
Okay. Hold on, buddy. Come on. Hold on, Alex. Come on. There it is. Breathe. Breathe, Alex. Breathe it in. Breathe. Just keep breathing. Don't look at it. Just think about something else, okay? Like your kid. Think about your kid. Swinging on a swing or something.
Hey, look,
We have connection.
kicking it worked.
Get back in here now.
How much air do we have? Because homeboys are pretty much gone. Alright, come on, we gotta get the air back in here.
Come on. Still.
Pressurizing.
Oh my god, is he dead? Really? He fucking died? You gotta be shitting me, dude. They killed him? Oh. Oof. That homeboy died, yeah. The neck tattoos. What do they mean? Because the one dude on Earth, he had the neck tattoo. The one guy that was being tortured. And I saw that she has one. Does anybody else have one of those tattoos?
You want to unburden your soul? Do it on your own time. On the remotest chance we get out of this alive. We have enough problems right now.
I mean, if you're him, how do you not blame yourself for the death of everybody that died right now?
That guy was telling you to go.
You're trying to do the right thing,
Hump
but
yourself.
you better hope somebody sees our signal. And it's kind of like karma, because we weren't gonna go help those people that were putting out that distress signal. Now we're putting out a distress signal, and we're hoping somebody comes to save us. 'Cause we did go and try to save people. Well, Holden did.
No, got no record of a razorback on these docks.
Someone hurt us.
Someone hurt us?
Yeah.
Are they coming?
Just waiting for the bounce back.
Oh wow, they got him. Okay.
That ship en route. How far?
How do we know it's not these fucks?
It's almost 80,000 clicks.
Babe,
find your last heiress yet?
She's not on series. Shipped out on the Scopuli. Just went dark right after takeoff. Vanished.
It's a week for vanishing ships. You think a rich girl like her would have had that birthmark fixed?
No. It's a birthmark her parents would have had it fixed. That's a scar.
What are you doing?
Buying us insurance.
My name is James Holden, speaking for the 5 survivors of the Canterbury. Our ship was destroyed answering a bogus SOS from a ship called the Scopuli. We recovered a false beacon and identified it as Martian naval technology. It was a trap.
Are you
We're
insane?
about to be taken aboard the MCR in Dungeon.
Alex, shut him down.
He's locked us out. He's locked us out.
Speak for us.
We intend to cooperate and hopes this means we won't be harmed.
Should I smoke them?
Why wouldn't we want to do this? We think we're going
anyway.
Yeah, we think we're gonna die, so why wouldn't we do this?
Any such action would only confirm that the Canterbury was destroyed by Mars.
I'm trying to remember what the ship looked like, the one that we that attacked us.
You are prisoners of the Mars Congressional Republic. Move and you die.
Cool, thanks. All right, well, that was episode number 2 of The Expanse. Good, solid episode. I think the pilot was better. I'm still gonna give this one an 8. It's a lot of world building, a lot of establishing where characters' motives are gonna be, kind of like where their loyalties lie, things like that. But I definitely think the first episode was better than this one. Let's see. So, I mean, the main thing is we keep assuming that it's Mars that took us out, right? Because I guess by the design of the ship, maybe, but like that, whatever the hell was eating the person, like those, like a fight. I don't know what it was. It was like the ball of energy thing. I mean, I don't think it was. I think the next episode we'll find out that it wasn't actually Mars that attacked them, and it'll become this whole like bigger mystery. The fact that whatever's happening on Earth, not on Earth, on the Belter, whatever the hell, wherever the Thomas Jane's character is, whatever's happening there that's leading us to the girl, that's our search for the girl, which the girl was on the ship that we found that was empty, and of course we saw that something bad happened to her in the beginning. We're gonna connect with that with that whole storyline probably by the end of the season, my guess. Question is, what was it? Was it actually Mars? Because they seemed so shocked that Mars would go to that place, like to that level of fucked uppery. But it's a lot of dialogue, a lot of conversations, a lot of trying to get to know stuff. I mean, I'll be honest with you guys, I have no real idea what's happening on Earth with the council woman here that was torturing that guy. I don't fully understand what's happening there. So if you guys could explain that to me without spoiling anything that's to come. I know that she called the guy a terrorist and all this stuff, and he's part of like this crew. And then I was talking about the tattoos that he had is also the tattoos that the black girl has on the ship. I'm kind of like trying to see what exactly tattoos mean and things like that. But we'll break down the episode. So the episode starts off right away. First, Holden's kind of having like a daydream, or in remembering the day that he met the girl that died. We then wake up. We're in kind of free fall. The debris from the explosion are coming towards us. Holden wants to go after the ship that shot us, and nobody else does, because then they'll come back and destroy us. Don't want to do that. Nobody wants to do that but him. There's these cool like tech, like sci-fi little technology things that they introduced that are really, really cool, like the locking in place thing. Was something that I thought was really, really cool. Let's see. Back to Jane's character. Water's out. We see how water's becoming very scarce on Belt. I don't know what they call this place. You know, meeting new people. He's trying to, he's going and still doing his detective work. We go to the girl's apartment. I think this is the girl's apartment. Saw that there was a phone call from the dad with a robotic hamster thing, which is interesting. Then we have all this politics stuff, which I don't fully understand. I don't know who she is. I mean, because I find it weird that she is the person in charge of the interrogation. Seems like she'd be like really above that. The way that we torture and do all that stuff is interesting, and the fact that guy was willing to die later, crazy. So Holden wants to fix the radio because we have to fix the radio to get people to find us. Nobody else wants to, because if we fix or if we go outside and fix the radio, we're gonna lose like an hour of air or so, a bunch of air. Homeboy panics. Guy panics. Garvey. Let's see. Go out there, we're trying to fix it. Go on to another case while we're doing our, our investigation on girl situation. Find out somebody was stealing water from this rich area of this belt thing that we're on. That this tense moment here where what's Kamal, right? Kamal's running out of air. Right, that's Kamal, right? Oh yeah, Kamal's running out of air. The one guy, Garvey, shares air, loses air more rapidly. Both start to pass out. It's like this whole real tense moment about going back and forth. I've mentioned several times, the budget for the show seems relatively really high, or they're really using the budget well. Maybe they're not paying the actors that much because they're all most unknowns except for Thomas Jane. They probably paid Thomas Jane and probably Jay Hernandez the most money. They're like the biggest names, I think. Yeah, I thought for sure Homeboy was dead. I'm the one guy that was saving him. Thought Garvey was dead. Get back on, we do the whole thing, we get the air. Turns out he didn't die. Good. Have more here with this situation again. Not really sure what's happening. It just seems like they're people that are trying to stop terrorists. There might be something beyond just that I'm very curious about. What's her? Oh yeah, he called her Naomi. So Naomi seems to be the one that's the most qualified to be the leader. Homeboy, or him, Amos person here. He pretty much only listens to her. Figures out if we can combine, get anything that has power on the ship, or like drive that power to this one thing. We can buy more time for us, the radio signal, or more. I guess if it was time or distance. Probably it was time though. This dude just here, whatever, this guy right here with the neck tattoo ate a mushroom for some reason, which is weird. Then find out what's happening. These people are stealing the water. They're gonna try to sell it. Come in, we do this weird fight scene, and then Jane's character, whose name is Miller, he lets him go. At one point, we get the signal to send out with these through here. Thomas Jane's trying to find out what happened to the girl. He throw up her picture. This dude says that she got on the ship called the Scopoli, whatever Scopoli, which is the ship that we found up in space. The signal gets sent. We find out, oh yeah, the signal that we got that was received by Mars. Was that when it happened? Yeah, we see Jay Hernandez's character, whose name is Dimitri. I'm guessing a hooker. I mean, it could be a sister, and he's just visiting, but I'm pretty sure it's a hooker, or maybe a friend that was like trying to help out. We have this little dating app situation here. Holden wants to send out a. So I don't get why everybody was freaking out about Holden sending out this message, this distress message. It 100% makes sense. This will be our leverage. And you know what I mean? If we die, then it'll look like Mars killed us. You know, I don't get why they were all panicking. Like they were just scared that the Mars people were going to see this. I don't exactly know that. Well, we go on board the ship. We're captured, and that's the episode. Also, like I said, I enjoyed the episode. I think episode 1. I mean, for me, episode 1 was better. Probably a point better. So if I were to go back, I'd probably give episode. Did I give episode a 9? 1 and 9. If I give episode 1 a 9, I give this one an 8. If I gave it an 8, I give this one a 7. I just think it's a point better. This one was more slow. It was not a lot of action, a lot more stress and stuff like that, and building of like character dynamic. But like in the end, it was a lot of talk and stuff like that, which is fine. I just, when it comes to the politics stuff, I didn't really know what was happening. Thomas Jane stuff I was still very interested in, but I didn't care about the whole water stealing thing, whatever. I guess it's showing how desperate people are. But yeah, that's my reaction. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. Patreon if you want for reactions uncut and edited. Episodes extra early. But I'm gonna get out of here and I'm gonna talk to you.